So next, we're going to go into our newest integrations, and we are very excited to partner up with TrendSpider. We've been working on this for a few months, and we are very, very excited to finally go live, because the power of the indicator together with the platform is incredible, and we're going to show you how to leverage this, and also we can develop more and more stuff within the platform. So the first thing is, how can I access the indicator? So let's go through the setup, and then I can show you how quick it is to get access to the indicator, and we're going to go through the different settings, and then I'm going to also show you how you can build really interesting scanners leveraging our data. So the first step is you need to activate your TrendSpider account, and to do that, you can come under TrendSpider within our integration section. And simply what you need to do is just type in your TrendSpider email address. My team is going to pick it up and is going to enable the indicator. You're going to receive an email from us, and then the indicator will be shared with you on your TrendSpider account. Simply copy the API key, and then let's go back into the platform. So where can I find the indicator? So you can find the indicator once you receive access under my custom indicator. So you're going to go under your indicators, your custom indicator, and you're going to see 3 indicators, but we will potentially develop more. So we're going to have our blind spots, our conversion, and our gamma levels. So let's start with our gamma levels. Here you see the settings. So you're going to be able to have our end of day and our intraday. The beauty about this is that we are connected via API, so it's going to be very easy to update the levels. Really, the levels will update for you on the chart. I just simply need to copy my API key, hit on apply, and then the levels will be here. And you will have access to all our assets. So if you, whether you trade stocks, ETFs, indices, basically the levels will be plotted automatically right there. And as soon as they will change, you also can update the API, so the levels will also automatically update. So what can you do here? So I can choose from end of day to intraday. So if I want to have my intraday levels, I can also have the option to customize. So I can customize the color. I can define if I want to show this value or not. So if I don't want to see all the levels, I can customize how I want to see it. I can customize my style. I can customize the thickness, opacity. I can define if I want to show the value, so the price level or the label. So very, very easy. And basically, you can customize any of these levels. So once you set this up once, this will be saved, unless you, of course, remove the indicator from here. So then you would have to redo it. But if you don't, then all the settings will be saved. So hit on apply. And again, simply change from ticker to ticker, and the data will be automatically updated there for you. So very, very easy, very, very exciting. Now let's go through the second indicator, right? So let's first go on to maybe our SPY ETF. So now we have our gamma levels, and now let's go and add our blind spots. So now we have our blind spots here, same principle. Type in your API key. You can define the color. This is the default, and then basically just hit apply. And now let's just hide my gamma levels. Now my blind spots level will be here, and they will update automatically as well. Now the third type of indicator is our conversion. So most of our users are converting levels from one ticker to the other one. So the main use case would be to convert, for example, SPY levels onto yes, if you trade futures, or SPX level into yes, or QQQ levels onto NQ. So you can do that very easily here. So let's say that I want to convert QQQ levels into SPY. I type in my API key, and I can say what levels do I want to convert. Do I want my end of day, my intraday levels, or do I also want my blind spot? So I can make this, I can hide this. For example, if I don't want to see the blind spot, and again, I just have to do it once, and then it will be saved on your settings. And then the cool thing about the platform is that you can now have a manual ratio, but you can also have an auto ratio. And the really cool thing is that I can now define what time I want the auto ratio to be set. So again, let's go over the use case of converting indices or ETFs to futures. Futures are trading 24/5, so they also trade when the market is closed. So if you use a closing level to draw your auto ratio, sometimes it could be that the volatility doesn't really help you because it might change the ratio if the market is still open. So what you can do now is really you can say, okay, I want to use the 11 a.m. Closing price of both my ETFs and future. So you are comparing really the same asset at the same time, and then you basically can do that, right? So if I do that, I just hit on apply, and then this hopefully should convert my QQQ levels right now on SPY. So this is all done automatically. So nothing to do, very, very easy. You simply need to come here, customize how you want the indicator to look like. If you want to show all the levels or if you just want to show some of them, save it once and then you're good to go. All right, so let's now just go back on our gamma level. So the beauty of the platform is that now we have everything automatically updating for us. So it took me less than 2 minutes to add all this level, and now I'm ready to go. But let's go and look at the power of the TrendSpider integration. So the power of the TrendSpider integration is that it allows us to then create intraday and potentially real-time screeners, not only on the traditional indicator that you use, like technical indicators, chart patterns, and so on, but it can also help me create screeners on the MenthorQ gamma level. So now you are pulling in levels on 1,300 assets, and you can now use the infrastructure built by the TrendSpider team to potentially screen for within those assets using the MenthorQ data, which I think is super powerful. So with this platform, you can do it intraday, you can do it real time. So I'm looking, so I built some really simple screeners, but we can also do more, and we're going to build more advanced one, and we're going to share it with the community as well. But essentially what I'm doing right here is looking at the core resistance, and I want to see all the assets within the S&P 500 that are close to the core resistance by 0.5%. So their price is 0.5% close to the core resistance, right? So I can scan this and I can see if there's any matches here. So this is going to scan through all the S&P 500 companies. So 500 companies using our data, using the TrendSpider platform, and that's going to give you a list of assets. So again, there's no asset that we found here. Let's go through our put support screener. Okay, so now we have our list right here. So these are companies that are 0.5% close to the core resistance, to the put support level. So I could actually go here, I could open CRM, and I could see basically the data right there. You can also build more advanced screeners, so you can combine technical analysis, you can combine our data, and you can basically also run things like this. So one of the most common use cases is I want to know the asset that is coming close to our one-day max or one-day min. So now you have the ability to screen real time. Let's see if there's any matches. The market just opened 30 minutes ago. Let's see if there's any matches. There's nothing yet. But if there was, you could have seen them right there. So let's go back to this one. The other beauty about the platform is that you can then create your watch list based on my scanners. So I could have my put support watch list right there. And this is leveraging our data, is leveraging the TrendSpider integration and application. And really, again, you are in the market straight away. You can click on the asset, and now you have the power of MenthorQ directly into your platform.